Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I will show you a few tips and tricks for smooth calligraphy, and I will also write out the alphabet for you so that you can practice alongside with me. I've been practicing on my calligraphy since the beginning of this year, and this pandemic has really given me the time I needed, so at least there's something positive about 2020. But half a year is not nearly enough, and I found new things every day about my hand lettering that I want to improve. Now on to all the different supplies that I would recommend for when doing calligraphy. For the headline I use this Tombow für den Notke brush pen, and I must say that this one has become a favorite. It's so easy to control. These Tombow dual brush pens are bigger in size and therefore I find them harder to control, but with some practice they are perfect for hand lettering. My personal favorites are these brush pens from a Swedish brand called Panduro. They are super flexible and gives these smooth lines that almost looks like watercolor. You can also use markers with these pointed tips, but I've not really tried that out for real. But it's a win-win for you who is just starting out and don't feel like paying for brush pens. Same goes for fine liners. You can use them and fill in the downstrokes to make it look like you have used a brush pen, but it's not really my style. In this video I will use these 4 colors from Panduro's brand. Before you start practicing on writing down the whole alphabet, I would really recommend you to practice on these foundational strokes. Before doing these practices, my calligraphy was not the prettiest, so by doing this now and then you can really improve your hand lettering. And I would also recommend to find a way to hold your pen comfortably, so that you can move your whole hand while writing. Because when you move only your fingers, you can get tired pretty quickly. I would also like to recommend a softer type of paper than your average copy papers, because the copy papers will fry your brush pens pretty quickly if you're not careful enough. For example, my black Tombow brush pen has been really bad treated by me, so now I can't really use it for calligraphy anymore. And that sucks, so be careful guys. The reason for doing this practice is so that you get used to not put so much pressure on the pen on the upstrokes and more pressure on the downstrokes. And same thing goes for the loops and curves. And when you get comfortable enough with these simple lines, you can start learning the actual letters. In the beginning of your calligraphy journey, these guidelines can be helpful. You can draw them with a pencil so that you easily can erase them after writing out your word. I found these really helpful when trying to align the letters together for equally big letters. The middle part is for the X heights letters such as A, E, C and so on. And the top letter is for ascending letters such as B, H and T. And the bottom is for descending letters such as G, J and P. Now, after learning all the important basics for starting calligraphy, I will write down all the letters in the alphabet for you and also write out where the thick and thin lines start. I will also make a separate video about practicing these letters, because doing that is really the best way of learning calligraphy. Later on, when you're comfortable in these basics, you can start changing up the look of each letter for a more personal look to it. You can even change the X height of the letters for a more fun lettering experience, but I feel like that will have to go into a future tutorial. Hope you found this helpful and that you learned something new today. I will leave you here, but I will see you in my next plan with me for August, and I'm so excited for that. Have a nice week, guys. Bye!